Hi, welcome to the month of February. It finally got here as we plowed our way through January, trying to look at our plans and goals and things like that. And so I set quite a few for myself after I've had the time to rest and recalibrate the last 3 months of 2023. So the Lord's not going to let us sit down and rest for too long until He calls us to get up and get some work done. So for this year, then the Lord gave me this acronym called KABOOZA. That's KABOOZA, and you guys have seen that on my page. I know you're curious about it. I didn't know that it was really a real word. In fact, it's the name of a company that does some backup stuff. But the acronym for that really is that the Lord gave me is the K is knowledge, then acquaintance, and then the B is bygone days, the O is ornate things, and then the second O is open to everyone, and then that Z is zipping, and then the A is amenable. So to just explain it a little bit without getting into too much detail, okay, so the K is knowledge, and then acquaintance. We have a lot of acquaintances that we want to draw near to us and get involved with things, acquaintance activities, and that kinds of things. And then the bygone things that people used to do and years go by. I know my mom used to gather with her friends and play bridge and cards and things like that, go fishing and just go for a walk, just a gathering and just do some things like that with your acquaintances and then do things from the bygone days. So that's what that B is all about. And then one of the O's is open to everyone. Everyone's come. We want to be more diversified. We want to bring in different people from different backgrounds, different demographics and things like that. So we want it to be open to everyone. And then the Z part is just zip, just let life is going fast. And so as we zip through life, let's spend time walking, let's spend some time moving, dancing, and doing different things like that. Sometimes hiking, walking through a park, just doing some things like that as groups. And then that A is amenable, meaning that we're easygoing, that everything's easygoing, nothing's going to be stressful, it's going to be relaxing. We're probably going to have some books that we're going to read together. Just let's just do a life of KABOOZA. So I'm excited about that. And if you guys have some ideas that fall within those acronyms, um, that there's a post on my page that you can look at. So if you guys have some ideas of some things that we can do to make KABOOZA the way of life, let's just jump in, share them with me, and we will just get going. So that's that part. So the first thing that we're going to do is from the letter K, knowledge. So we're going to get some knowledge for ourselves. And so you guys are familiar with the devotional that I used last year that I did quite a few series on that book called 100 Days of Blessing. So I'm back with that devotional and we're going to tackle three topics this time. We're going to talk about significance, how you are significant, and then we're going to talk about courage, why courage is important in our lives, and then we're going to talk about faith and trust. So those are the three series that we're going to be doing. Most of them will probably have 10 episodes. So the topics that we're going to be dealing with when we do significance is embrace your relevance, that you are chosen. Fear is not of God, and it is an unwanted gift. You're simply beautiful. Let your light shine. Support yourself. You are born for this thing that God called you to. Embrace the favor that God's given on you on your life. Accept who you are. And your life is a light, and you need to share it. You need to share it. So those are the topics that we're gonna talk about when we talk about these different, when we go into significance, and then we're going to do courage, and then we're going to do faith and trust. Along with that, back to the knowledge part, I have a few things in the box. We're planning a Zoom session later sometime this year. I'm not exactly sure when that's going to be, but the first one's going to be called Adulting with ADHD. And Dr. Kelly Pitt is going to be the moderator for that. She's going to talk to us about how different things that go on in our lives, and we don't realize that it's actually ADHD. So she's not going to diagnose anybody. You just have a chance to discuss things like that, and she'll be talking about some of the things that adults deal with, that you really don't realize. Things like not being able to figure out how to go somewhere, getting unfocused, forgetting what you're supposed to be doing, not organized, and all different things like that. So I think that's going to be quite interesting. And then the other thing on the knowledge part is the new workbook that I'm doing based on the life of Moses, called Drawn Out. And so that's exciting. I'm hoping to have that finished at the end of March. But if it's not finished, we probably will still do some online Facebook Live things on my Daughters of Zelophehad page on the life of Moses, because it's just so interesting. The Lord gave me the word drawn out, so for this workbook, and so it's called Drawn Out, the Life of Moses. And so we know that he was given the name Moses because that name means drawn out. He was drawn out of the Nile. But if you look at the story of Moses, that word is just throughout the whole story. And I'm just so amazed and excited to share that with you, how the midwives were told not to to kill the boy babies, but they put aside their fear of Pharaoh and stood on their fear of God and drew him out of his mother's womb alive. His mother withdrew her heart from Moses and put him in that little ark and let him float down the Nile. And then, of course, the daughter of the Pharaoh came out. She drew him out of the water. And then his sister Miriam drew herself from among the reeds and came out and said, I know somebody that can nurse him. So that's just that's just the tip of it. There's so much drawn out in that. And I can't wait to talk to you about that. Can't wait to share that devotional with you. So God bless you. These are the things that I'm working on. I'm excited to be back in the box. I had a chance to rest for the last 3 months of December and the last 3 months of 2023. I'm excited to be back, excited to have some opportunities, and I hope you guys will join in with me. So God bless you. Thank you for watching. Share this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know of some of the things that you would like to learn more about, and I will see you next time. So the next video coming up is going to be the first installment in the series, Significant. You are significant. And the topic on the first episode is going to be Embrace Your Relevance. You are relevant. Embrace it. God bless you. We will see you next time.